Okay, hold on. I am playing a game today. It's not actually been released yet. I got it sent to me yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. It doesn't actually come out until the 19th of this month, so it comes out on Thursday, I believe. This is actually apparently a detective game, apparently very similar to Life is Strange. I've got a bit of beef with Life is Strange now after my TikTok live yesterday, so I won't go into, but if you were there, you'll know what I'm talking about. But various games very similar to Life is Strange and other games I actually do enjoy. It was randomly sent to me. I didn't even apply for this game. I got it sent to me in email yesterday, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. So I am going to be recording this for YouTube. When it will go up on YouTube, I do not know. Like I say, it's every single time. It will come up at some point on YouTube as well. Probably be out for like about 2 years by the time that happens, but still. But yeah, anyway, we're going to get started. Can I skip all this?
Finally, some peace and quiet.
No, I can't. Never mind. We're starting again.
What the hell are you doing, Jukes?
Oh,
I'm on my lunch break, Chief.
Okay.
Forget about that. We just got a big case. It's from way up high.
I'll keep it on low.
You know that big oil
Graphics.
pipeline they've been building over at the Rocky Mountains?
I don't
Just make sure it's still on low before I... Okay, so it is. Okay, cool.
follow the news that much.
Well, you better start. One of the
promise I am
protesters
trying
from
to
some
play
small
this. This is
town
not
along the
working.
construction route went missing. And this media circus started creating all kinds of theories. My phone hasn't stopped ringing since this thing went public. Senators from both parties, lobbyists, CEOs, you name it. Everybody's on the edge. I told them I'd put my best man on the job.
I really appreciate your trust on this, Chief. I won't let you down.
Don't try your tight five on me, Jukes. All the best detectives are assigned to important cases. You're all I have left.
Wow, this guy's nice.
You have about 50% clearance
I wasn't paying
rate.
attention first time either.
You've never showed any initiative.
Probably a good thing.
But never broke any rules either. In fact, you might be the most average detective this office has ever seen.
Wow.
I don't know whether to fire you or give you a medal.
Nice guy.
Thanks, Chief. I'll get on that as soon as I finish my lunch.
Lunch is for case closers, Jukes. Get your ass to Twin Lakes. Now!
I'm just going to go straight there. I'm not going to do that again. Don't worry. I've already done all that before. You see blurry signs for me. I can't play it on any higher than low, so, or not on the stream anyway. So I want to clarify, you probably can play this on almost epic if you're not streaming it. I just can't do it about on stream anyway. For some reason it won't let me, so I have to have everything on low, otherwise I can't play.
Can I help you with something?
I'm Detective Sammy Jukes.
A little bit. I just
I've
can't
been
see
assigned
signs,
here
but I
to solve
can
a missing
still...
person case.
Obviously, the graphics isn't too
God
bad
damn it.
considering though.
Those media assholes. I appreciate you coming all this way and all, but I assure you everything is under control. You can just go back to the city. We got this.
I'm sure you do, but since I'm already here, I might as well take a look around, if you don't mind.
Do what you like. Talk to Deputy Jones if you need anything. I'll be in my office.
Right,
What a warm
oh,
welcome.
now I can see the sign.
Welcome to Twin Lakes, Detective. I'm Deputy Ethan Jones. How can I help you
It's the
today?
small things, I'm sorry.
Well, you can start by filling me in on the case.
We don't have a lot of details. Tammy Taylor, a local woman, was reported missing by her mother 2 days ago. Sheriff thinks she's just doing this to cause drama.
Why?
Well, you see, they've been building this oil pipeline in town. Some of the locals organized a protest group. They've been causing trouble ever since.
Did you speak to the family and friends?
The sheriff said we didn't need to. He says she'll run back home when she's finally bored. If you want to talk to them, you can find the father, Rick, at the gas station. Her mother, Karen, is probably at the community center. She's been holding a vigil for her daughter. You can also try to speak to the protesters. They turned an old trailer over by the old mill road into an office.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Good luck, Detective. I'm sure the sheriff's right and there's nothing to solve, but if you need a search warrant, come see me. I'll call the judge and sort that out for you.
I don't know
Right.
why.
Search warrant. I'll come see you.
Good hunting.
Good hunting. Oh, there's a map. I need to go the other side. There's a map. Hold on. Can't even see the map on TikTok. Oh well. You don't really need to anyway. It's fine. Right. Have I got to go? But anyway, this is more like it. Actually, get a little walk around. There's a dog. Let's go to the dog. There is a dog. Oh, can you pet the dog?
Good boy.
Hey, you can praise the dog and Daphne achievement. It's not quite the same. Why is the dog so blurry? God.
What do you think,
better.
boy?
Little hints.
How do I enter these houses?
God, the dog can even talk. Look at that. Oh, dear me.
How do I get a search warrant?
Oh.
Warrant is available. And now what?
Although dog actually speaks perfect English.
Warrant is issued. Now what? Did I miss something? What do I do with new clues?
People.
Why can't I interact with this object? How do I call you?
Can you follow me? I want you to follow me. Not the case.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Good boy.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
Can you follow me? Follow. Come on.
Save the trees!
Hi, I'm
Right.
Detective Sammy Jukes.
Save the
I'd like to ask
trees.
you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's
Move
disappearance.
the cursor up.
Hello, detective. How can I help you?
Save the trees.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She's the real head of our organization here in Twin Lakes.
I thought you were more of a
Oh,
collective.
my things. Hold
Nope,
on.
she's the top dog.
Sorry, my oh,
And you?
Oh, I'm just a...
right, hold on. Sorry, my I just realised my TikTok thing has a. That's what I just do. Okay, sorry. Right.
Who would know more about Tammy?
I wish I could help you with that. Sorry.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I wish I could help you with that. Sorry.
Wow, you don't know anything, do you?
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
I'm sure you'll find her soon, detective.
Thanks.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
Your questions
I'm only in
available,
town to support
yay.
my associates in violent protest.
You don't seem violent.
You just wait. Wink, wink.
Why did you say wink?
Wink, wink.
Instead of just winking?
You notice all the details, detective.
What can you tell me about
Questions
yourself?
available.
I'm
Nice.
just in town to protest this billion-dollar piece of infrastructure project.
You have a very odd way of talking.
I'm just a normal guy. Ha ha.
Could you tell me your name and address?
My name is Mike Normal, and I live at Old Mill Road, across from the No
Dog,
More
stop
Oil
barking.
office.
Why are you barking?
What can you tell me about the No More Oil Group?
We are at war with the American oil industry.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
It'll never get finished if we have a say in it.
Goodbye. Going to town hall. What about how about the bank?
Laura Carter, the town clerk, works at the bank.
A vote for me is a...
Hi,
Hey,
I'm
Deborah.
Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Welcome to Twin Lakes, Mr. Jukes.
Wow, The way she said that was like, can we go away?
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
We were so heartbroken to hear about Miss Taylor's case. I'm sure with your help, our local PD will find her in no time.
Have you been looking for her too?
I've authorized the sheriff to use every resource our town has to find Miss Taylor as soon as possible.
Who would know more about Tammy?
We are a tightly knit community of hard workers here in Twin Lakes. With cooperation and determination, we can overcome this situation.
Well, you got my vote, but that doesn't really answer my question. What do you suspect happened?
I don't suspect any.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil Group?
They are nothing more.
Do you? What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Thanks to my efforts, the oil company changed course. Land value has been doubled, even
What the
only the old unnecessary.
Who would know more?
Who would know?
With co-op.
Well, have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related?
Unfortunately, I'm quite busy with the election campaign to help you out on that.
Right, fair enough.
Could you tell me your name and address?
We can skip the...
Well, yeah, the car...
Never mind that. I'm
What,
Deborah
Cash
Cash. I live at
Manor?
Cash Manor near the
Lovely.
Moose Lake. It's a private road. I'd appreciate...
You bet, man.
Right, whatever.
It's time for a change.
Who's playing drums? Oh, no, not in there. That's the bathroom. Huh? What? What's not letting me in? Oh, I need to have a permit to go in, don't I? Okay. I think. There's someone at the post office I can go and talk to. Or is that... Oh, that's Mike again, isn't it? Yeah, never mind. Let's go out this way.
It's never too late to atone for your sin.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
You are most welcome in this house of God, my son. The donation box is next to the door.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
I'm sorry to say she wasn't a churchgoer. Those who don't follow the Lord will find them.
That's
Nice.
hard.
It's easy to fix. Get a crucifix flashlight from our website for only $19.99.
$20? Jesus.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
I did not. My one-on-one sessions take too much of my time to pay attention to the town drama.
Who would know more about Tammy?
I'm sure her mother will answer all the questions you have. She is the biggest donor the church has in this town. I wish I could help her. She set up a vigil at the community center.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I cannot make such accusations.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil Group?
I do not follow.
What can you tell me
do
about the
anything?
oil pipeline?
I do not follow.
Never. Come on, doggy, let's go. But my favourite thing about this game so far is the dog.
What if it's too...
Hi, I'm Detective
your head
Sammy
is what-
Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Finally! What took you so long? Do you have any idea how long we have been waiting?
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing
That's mission
woman?
granted.
She's
good.
been very busy ever since she moved back into town. Her old stuff is in our house if you need to take a look.
Yes, that could...
For one thing, she is an activist working with the anti-oil group. It caused a lot of friction with the oil people. She would sometimes go camping by herself. I don't...
Have you seen or heard anything
I'm
unusual
probably going to keep skipping a lot of
lately
this because I'm
that
very
might be
impatient.
related to Tammy's disappearance?
Nobody seems to care. The sheriff won't move his
So I'm very
butt to do
fast reader,
anything.
so-
That deputy is as useless as a hat on a moose. Nobody is looking for my baby.
I am.
They said her phone was at home while it burned, yet she wasn't there. Who would leave their phone at home in this day and age?
That is suspicious.
Yeah, suspicious.
Who would know more about Tammy?
She was always very popular. You can talk to her high school friends, Aiden and Samantha. Then there's all the no more oil people.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
If I did, I would do something about it.
What can you tell me about the no more?
They're Tammy's little group. Hattie's boy, Greg, and that orange boy are with her.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Tammy often went there to put up signs. They are building the...
Do
What's
you
the
know
dog keep barking?
anything
I don't know about that must
Tammy's
mean
house
something.
burning down?
There is no real fire station in town. Nobody knows how it started. Only thing we know is she wasn't inside, thank the Lord.
Oh, I just screamed my face. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to help you. September 15th. Oh, hold on. Oh. I thought it was the same date. I was quite excited then. Obviously, it's not a good thing for Tammy, but, you know.
I'll never forgive these people.
Okay, where's the house?
The shop is closed.
Wow, really? You don't think?
The shop is closed.
Oh, really? Again, you don't think? Scott's Bar and Grill. Is this open?
All hours are happy if you're drunk.
Hi,
Fair enough.
I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah?
I don't need a warrant to ask you a question.
That's so. Well, I know my rights. So don't go asking nothing I don't want to tell you.
Alright, buddy, calm down.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
Search warrant.
Fucking traitors. Hating oil means you hate America. All of them should hang if you ask me.
That's a violent threat.
Yeah? Fuck.
Have you seen or heard
I don't know
anything
what it means
unusual
when a dog's
lately
barking.
that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Ha!
Who would know more about Tammy?
I bet all those guys from her I Hate Oil club know her very well. They're all fuck the police types. You won't get much out of them.
And here,
You're wel-
what do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I know what's been happening. Those baby-eating lizards in Washington finally showed their true faces. You can listen all about it on the Face of the Truth podcast.
I meant about Tammy.
Who gives a damn about her?
Are
Wow,
you
that was
on
him.
drugs?
It was him.
Just some Lobodins and whiskey.
This guy.
What can you tell me?
Those smug globalists
Are you seriously threatening?
fucking
What can you tell me about the
Whatever, shut
oil
up.
pipeline?
is a project.
Do you know anything about Tammy?
I would have put out the fire if my dumbass. That's what happened.
You seem like a nice guy. Anyways. I'm stuck. Great. Bring out here anyway. I've basically no one else in here.
I'm
apart
gonna
from him.
turn the music up louder.
Oh, you just go and be on your own, buddy. That's fine. How do I find... Oh, here we go. Cash Manor. Bit confused which one's actually their house. Taylor. Meditation Center. Cash Manor. I must be. Maybe it's Rick Taylor. The Rick Taylor Real Estate. Maybe. Well, there's no more oils down here. At least they care, I guess.
I'll never stop fighting for the environment.
This looks dangerous.
This looks dangerous. It's the voice acting for me.
Hey, what can you tell me about Tammy Taylor?
She was our everything, man. The face of the movement. She handled all the media stuff.
Why the past tense?
Don't kid yourself, man. We know she's been killed by the oil goons.
Have you seen or
Why's my
heard
dog keep
anything
barking every time I
unusual
talk to anyone?
lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Unusual?
What do you think happened?
Isn't it obvious? The oil goons did it.
Who would know more about Tammy?
What good is talking to you?
And what sort of...
I tell the...
Whatever.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
It's way past suspicion, man. We all know that big oil asshole did it.
What makes you...
Paul Stillman, the oil exec. He's been threatening us, sending his brainwashed goons to rip out our posters.
That's a...
It's like Lennon said.
What can you tell me?
We're protecting the...
Are you the...
We're an anarcho-syndicate...
Where is...
It's all...
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
It's all the... I used to have thick...
Yeah.
It is! Skinny, balding vegan men are discriminated against all the time.
We were talking about...
It's the establishment, man! They're all part of it!
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It's obvious the oil company goons set that fire. It's a classic suppression tactic. They did the same thing back in the 20s.
What do they do?
They burned down my temp.
Ha, those 20s. Do you have a license for that shotgun?
I don't have a license, but I've been getting death threats. Don't leave me unprotected, please.
Yes.
I have to confiscate that.
Yeah, I can't leave you the shotgun.
You might as well kill me yourself at this point.
No, I can't. Like, morals. I'll take that. Okay, see you later, mate. Oh. I thought my dog was dead then. I got this game. So no, please no. I'm quitting the game right now if it is, but it's not. That's okay.
This house is empty.
Oh wow, no shit. This house is empty. What's this? Oh, okay, just walk straight in. Whose house is this? The music. Also, is there like a no, there's like a way of it must use copyright free music in this anyway. So I think that may have been my problem with TikTok as well, I'm not sure, but because I didn't play copyright free music, maybe that's why I got restricted, but I don't know what it is on TikTok at this point. Anyways.
Tammy's paintings were taken out of their frames.
Oh, is this Tammy's house? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Left the fridge open. All your food's going to defrost, by the way. Kind of like. Let me. Also, I'm going to quickly turn down the mouse sensitivity because it's so bad. Input. So there's not a way of doing it. Speed normal. Is there not a mouse sensitivity option on here? No, there isn't. That's annoying. Anyways. Because it's just going a bit fast for my liking. bedroom? Oh, let's watch up here. This isn't creepy at all. Really just like casually sniffing through people's rooms. Let me have document. Rehabilitation discharge summary. Okay.
Tammy was admitted to rehab.
Why do I keep barking constantly? Can I not just have him like... I don't know how bad the mouse sensitivity is now. You can't turn it down. It's kind of annoying. Computer. Welcome, Marilyn Taylor. Right, your arrival, mi amor. Maria, my love. I'll live this. Oh god, Maria and Diego. That's such a stereotypical couple name. Anyway, I can live in this hellhole a minute longer without you. You must find some money to come to Spain and live with me. I arranged everything. You only need to send money to my account and I'll buy the tickets myself. Your future husband, Diego. Maria, love of my life. Your messages pour into my heart like a sangria on a hot summer day. Cringe. Life without you is like a chorizo without garlic. You're sweeter than churros dipped in hot chocolate. I even put eggs in my paella to spend 1 minute together with you. Send some dollars to my account so I can come visit you, people. Get a job. I am dying. Maria, I can't bear this life out any longer. If we can't find money to be together soon, I will kill myself. Wow, Maria is being definitely manipulated by Diego massively. I hope I didn't actually send her any money. How is that not a clue for anything either? Or am I just being nosy at this point? So what I'm going to do, I might actually turn on motion blur on a little bit because it is kind of like maybe 25 or 50. It might make the quick actions a bit better. No, that makes me feel very sick. Absolutely not. Remember down to 25. It's good to check out the accessibility options as well. A bit better. The fact that the mouse goes so fast. Yes. I don't know when I'm actually getting it yet, but I'm definitely getting it at some point. I think actually I'm going to be an advert. That's what
Tammy's paintings were taken
being paid for.
Frames.
That hasn't really sunk in yet though. That's what it's going to be potentially be useful. But yeah, I'm very happy. I just kind of want it now, but I'm trying not to be too impatient. Also, weirdly, I got paid by Twitch yesterday, and I don't know why. I didn't think I'd earned enough, and also they paid me like 2 days late, which I also found very weird. So I'm just gonna quickly, I'll turn it off actually completely. But yeah, it was just very odd. I got paid by Twitch, and I was just like, what? But I did. Oh. Lucky I just saved it. I accidentally pressed main menu by accident. Lucky I literally just saved it when I did that, so it's fine. I'll carry on. But yeah, that was odd. I just got a because obviously I'm with my bank accounts with Monzo, so it notified. It sent a notification to my phone. Wait, what is it? What am I back here? Hold on. Saying I got paid. I was like, what? But anyway, what time is it now? That's what I'd literally just saved it, and I don't know. I gotta go down and do all of that again. Oh my god, you're joking me. I have to do it all over again.
Save the trees!
Hey.
Hello.
What can she...
Skip all this. Lucky I can. Speed run it.
What?
Hey.
Let's get her mum.
What can you tell me?
She's
yeah.
For what she would say.
What? Man,
It's good.
could you tell?
Yes, we have a house at the
Rumors Road. Okay,
Have you?
Nobody.
Yeah.
So I'm just skipping all this. That's only
Who?
I thought I saved it, but obviously it didn't.
Then
work.
there's.
So
What do you?
If I.
What can you?
Skip all this. What do you mean? You spoil me. I'm confused. What do you mean? Was it unless I know you subscribed to tier 2. I thought that was in September, so it wouldn't have counted towards August's payment. Oh, I can fast travel. That's cool. No, I didn't think I'd be getting money until next month because of September's payment. I'm confused. Or was it last month you subscribed to tier 2? I know you gifted 5 subs, but again, I thought that was this month. It was September. I'm so confused.
Whoa! Fire!
Whoa! Fire! You've not got a But I remember having a hype train, but again, I thought that was this month. Again, I don't know. Either way, I really do appreciate it. I was not expecting at all. Don't volunteer, your house will burn down. Lovely. Great advert. Nice. But I wasn't expecting to get anything from Twitch this month at all because I didn't stream much in August and I didn't think I'd earned enough to get paid, but obviously I did, so thank you. It's just weird because they paid me really late as well.
You don't look like you need rehab.
Well, how do you know? You don't know anything about me.
Detective Sammy.
Oh. Hello, handsome.
I've calmed down.
Could you tell me your name and address?
I'm Angela Carter. I live with my mom at the Old Mill Road.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I run the rehab.
You sound very...
You like that, don't you?
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's an okay town. Not everywhere has people like me working for the community. Twin Lakes is so lucky.
Wow.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
We're cousins, but we're close like sisters. She always got along with everybody. I can't imagine anyone not liking her.
First ad break, by the way, so if you're not subbed on Twitch, I apologize.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Not really. It's been a normal week.
Hold on. I don't remember you gifting 5 subs, but I swear that was this month. Hold on. What are we on? Yeah, I had a hype train 12 days ago, which is obviously still this month. Because I had 2 subscriptions in one go. So hold on a sec. It's the 17th day, isn't it? So yeah, I had another hype train 16 days ago, which I believe was like the 1st of September. Yeah, like you gave out 5 subs this month, so I wouldn't get the money for that until next month. Oh, but I did get a golden Kappa hype train, didn't I? When I on my first day back in August, end of August. So maybe it was that. Yeah, I had a golden Kappa hype train. Maybe I earned more from that than I thought. Either way, I really appreciate it. I just didn't think I'd earn enough in August to get paid anything. Obviously, the threshold is 50, and I think and when I looked at the end of August, it said I was at $30. So I was like, okay, obviously I'll just get paid in October for next month's. But I don't know what happened, but obviously unless maybe a couple of may have subscribed while I was offline or something, that could explain it as well. Anyway, either way, I appreciate it all the same. I was not expecting that at all, so it's a very nice surprise. I didn't think I'd get anything from Twitch till next month, so thank you. Hold on. Yeah, but the 5 gifted was this month. That's why I'm getting confused. And trust that is a big help as well. Oh, why is this not letting me do anything now?
Who would know more?
She knows the seedy underbelly of this innocent-looking town better than anybody. I'm just joking. She hangs out with the oil activists. It's her latest cause.
But yeah, basically how it works is, I know this about Twitch because I've been doing Twitch for a while now. Still learning obviously about TikTok, but anyway. If you have to earn, I think it used to be $100 was the threshold, but now it's $50. They've halved it. So once you've earned over $50 in a month, then you'll get paid. But obviously, if you haven't earned quite enough a month before, then it will like go over to the next month, and then when you get over 50 the next month, then you'll get the payment from previous month as well. That's what I presumed would happen, but anyway.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I don't believe anybody from the town would hurt her. If something bad, maybe those oil...
What makes you think that?
It's just like the plot of Angry 88. They kidnap this brilliant woman scientist because she has so much dirt on the company.
Does she get away?
No, she dies.
Nice.
Tammy would find a way to escape. She's very resourceful. Don't worry.
What can you tell me?
They're so...
You're not worried?
I'll just move away. Plus, they're paying everybody so much money to buy their land. They offered us twice the market value for my mother's house.
Is 50/50,
That's interesting.
So
that's why nobody cares about the
50%
pipeline.
of each sub.
We'll move away to bigger
And Twitch
houses
gets
in St.
50%
Newman's.
of each sub. And then with bits, I believe apparently 70/30 with bits. And the same with like, gifting sub stuff as well. And it's apparently the same on TikTok too, but TikTok is everything is 50%.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It was so weird.
The only difference is obviously
there was
with
a
TikTok,
loud
you get the
bang!
money.
And then it went up in flames.
You can withdraw the money straight
you've
away. As
heard
long
an
as you make at least
explosion.
$1,
I guess.
you can withdraw the money straight the same day. But you have to make at least $1 first. From gifts and stuff. I don't know how subscriptions work with TikTok though, so obviously I haven't got there yet. I don't know if it's a case of you
This
can
is
only,
a private area.
You get paid monthly for subscriptions, but you can get paid on the day with gifts, depending how many you had or what. I'm not sure. But I know TikTok subscriptions are much cheaper than Twitch ones. I've gone completely the wrong way this time.
Man, get the fuck away from me!
Hi. I'm
Why are you
Detective
sitting in
Sammy
your
Jukes.
underwear in the middle of the
I'd like
rain?
to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor.
What?
Could you tell me your name and address?
I ain't telling you shit.
Nice guy.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'll have to get a permit for him, obviously. Oh yeah, I think of his word.
Don't you look delicious?
It's maybe they're paying a bit more for ads at the moment. I'm not really sure though. I'm not complaining at all. I'm actually very grateful for it. I just wasn't expecting it. Why is a chicken someone I can actually talk to? To be fair, I have actually laid in the rain before. It's actually very therapeutic. Oh, wrong way. It's pouring down the rain. I could put on my raincoat, of course. I didn't just do it in like a t-shirt and jeans or whatever. And then I just laid down, and it's really nice.
Hey.
You are the donor.
Could you tell me your name and address?
They call me Father Young, and my home is not identifying yourself.
You know a lot about
my son.
Hey.
I'll skip all this anyway.
What can? How did you? What can you tell me? That's.
So I'm just going to skip all this the way that I've already spoken to him. So.
I can. What? Do you need any financial advice?
Yes, actually. I would love some financial advice. No, I'm totally kidding. I'm not that bad. Oh, where is... I like the rain to an extent.
Most people are really terrible with money.
For ages.
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Welcome to Twin Lakes Bank. Are you here for a reverse mortgage?
What mortgage? A reverse mortgage.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Laura Carter, Old Mill Road.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I work at the bank. Do you need a loan?
Not right now. What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
What's the point? It won't be here for long.
Why is that?
The pipeline goes right through town, so most of it will be demolished soon. Only thing left will be some lakeside land. Most of us got a good settlement to move away.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She's my niece. My sister spoiled her too much. She's never in one place for too long.
Have you seen or heard anything?
My daughter says I don't listen. I guess she's right.
Yes, she's right.
Who would know more about Tammy?
Other than her parents, I can't really say.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
If she had a loan payment, I bet the bank would find her in no time.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil Group?
Nothing much.
No.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
Great talk, thanks.
Not really.
Fantastic. Fantastic talk. That made me very happy. I got so much information out of that one. Thank you. I appreciate all your help. Oh, there's a dog, but I'm not going to bother taking the dog with me this time. I don't want to be rude. The dog's cute, don't get me wrong. It just seems to just sit there and just bark the whole time, so...
Welcome to Twin Lakes Supermarket.
Oh, you're one of Diego.
Hi,
Who's been manipulated.
Detective Sam.
I really...
He doesn't actually love you, by the way.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Mary Lynn Taylor. I live with my parents at Williams Road.
Oh, that's kind of mean, but he doesn't love
What
you,
can
I'm
you
sorry.
I work at the grocery store. Ugh, I hate myself for saying that.
That's how I used to feel as well, to be fair.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
This place is disgusting.
Fair
what
enough.
can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She's my stupid sister. I bet she's not missing at all. Probably just left and never told anybody.
Nice.
Well, I take it you're not very close?
Is it that obvious that I hate her for ruining my life?
How did she ruin your life?
She spent all the money Daddy had on some dumb art college. Now I can't afford to leave this
the whole,
freaking town.
I know how it feels. I used to work in a supermarket, as we call it over here.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Yes, it's very unusual how she gets like all the attention. She's so basic.
Diego's
I could have been an artist
Sorry.
or whatever too if we didn't go broke paying for
Being a
Tammy's
bitch.
art school in New York.
Who would know more about Tammy?
Everybody knows her.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I suspect her. She's just doing this to get attention. She's been known to take off and not tell anybody. Ever since she was little, she would just go off camping in the forest without...
What can you tell me about the...
It's just another one of my sister's parties that I'm not invited to.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
I bet she did it herself for the insurance money.
Such a supportive sister. We love to see it. Anyways. So I've got William Street, isn't it? That's where she lives.
I'll wait a couple of weeks. It'll be cheaper.
Well, aren't you? You're the dad, aren't you?
Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Welcome to Twin Lakes, Detective.
Literally, like, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Certainly. Rick Taylor at your service. You can find me at the end of the Williams Road, if I'm not at work, which doesn't happen often. It's right near the big lake. Best house in town. Can't miss it.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's a quiet little town. Lived here all my life. Never saw anything bad happen.
Never saw anything bad happen. Your daughter is missing. I don't mean to sound mean, but your daughter's literally gone missing. Nothing bad ever happens right here. There's a lot of cigarettes, yeah.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I love there's one called Goat, and there's one called Blue Lime
I own
as
this
well.
gas station. I'm also building those lake houses you might have seen. You might say I'm the town entrepreneur. Not that there's much competition.
Why does no one seem to
Lake
care
house is
that
right
that
next to
girl's
an
missing?
oil pipeline. Interesting.
Honestly.
That's right. You can fill your boat up right from the source. I'm just fooling around. There won't actually be any fuel stations. People are very litigious these days.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She's my daughter. I know you will follow any leads regardless of what I say.
Oh, he doesn't actually think she's missing. Okay,
but I don't think my daughter
Makes
is
sense
missing.
now why.
My wife is overreacting, as always.
That's a bit
Tammy always
mean.
had a bad habit of running away for a few days and coming back like nothing even happened.
Any idea where she might be this time?
If you ask me, I'd say she's currently visiting
He doesn't
some
even
college
care.
friends.
He thinks his wife's
Do you know which friends?
Not really. If you think it would help, feel free to search her old room at our house. Just take a left before you enter the main street, and it'll take you right to our house.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately
that
might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
There was this big commotion about her house burning down a few days ago.
You don't seem too worried, sir.
Now, I'm not saying she did it herself, although knowing my daughter, she may have done a burning the ships move, a promise to herself that she's never coming back here again.
God.
She's dramatic like that. Anyway, I own the land. We won't be pressing charges.
Like your daughter's house burnt down. I don't even care. He's getting suspiciously optimistic.
Who would know more about
I mean, there's
Tammy?
being a positive
you
person,
can talk to
and
Sam,
there's that.
the mayor's
Do you know what I
daughter.
mean?
Your name is also Sam.
Yeah.
2 Sams working the big case.
Yep.
I have a friend named Rick, too. Great guy.
It's not even that funny. I don't know why I'm finding it so funny.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
He just doesn't care.
I suspect she'll be back in no time.
So I've got plenty more kids if she comes from anyway.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
Just some kids trying to anger their parents. No need to worry about them. Apparently, adulthood starts at 35 these days.
In.
Do you know
dear, I'm not even I'm not an adult
about
yet,
Tammy's
clearly.
house burning down?
She wanted to move out and stand on her own legs. Unlike my other daughter, who's content to live off me forever.
That's why he's got 2
anyway,
daughters.
don't
So he's
worry
got
about the
another one.
fire. It was just an old trailer. She wasn't even inside. Nothing of value
Oh,
was
why
lost.
does that say something mildly nice? Nothing of value was inside. Okay. Anyways, that was a very entertaining conversation. I appreciate that one. Thank you. Oh, no, it's this way I want to go, isn't it? Honestly. Whatever he's having, I wanted. I'll go that way.
I need to get permission or obtain a
that
warrant to
house
enter
is
this
horrible
house.
colour. I'm sorry. I like purple. Don't get me wrong, but Jesus Christ, I thought this was where they live. I don't know he was inside. I took room. I see where I came from. Literally. Apparently, he's actually got 2 daughters, so he has got another one. So it's not all bad. Well, I'll go anyway. Honestly, right. Oh, this is Father Jerry's house. Oh, thank you for the brat on TikTok. I appreciate it.
I just put a fresh pot of coffee.
God, Patty, why is your voice bass boosted? Jesus.
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes.
Headphone warning.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Oh, no.
You came to the right place
so
for lunch,
loud.
dear.
Why is she so loud? Oh my god, I need to turn her down. Wait, can I turn her down? No, I can't yet. Okay, never mind.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Patty Williams. I live right across the diner with my husband,
I need to
Earl.
wear headphones for her. I'm just going to take them off for a minute. 'Cause she's so
What can you tell me about yourself?
If you're hungry, come see me. Best burgers in town.
Goodness gracious.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
Ah, this place used to
Thank
be
you for the
packed
hearts,
during
Mom.
lunch. Now everybody's bringing a sandwich to work. They just don't understand a good burger. I've seen what they eat at those barbecue parties at the park.
I don't understand why she's so loud.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She is such a nice young woman. She does all those paintings you see around town. I hope you find her soon.
I'll turn the computer down for a minute. That's why I talk.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
There was an awful lot of noise coming over from the construction site. Almost sounded
I don't know,
like
Jenny, honestly.
gunshots.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's literally based
Couple of days ago.
I don't know why.
Who would
Like,
know more
why are you
about
screaming
Tammy?
at me?
My son Greg runs this
No one else
club
is
with
this
her.
loud. I've spoken to
They don't
several
want
people in this
anyone to
game
use
now.
any oil.
And they're all quite
I
quiet.
only
Yes,
use
I had to turn
lard
my computer
anyway.
down because-
Ha.
What do
Jesus
you
Christ.
suspect happened to
Sorry
Tammy?
for headphone warning. Everyone.
Could be
Headphone,
anybody. Murderous
actually, I was just said
hitchhikers,
headphone
drug
warning
addicts,
before, so I
clowns
couldn't
in
stop it, but I
the
was just gonna scream
sewer.
at you,
You
so-
never know.
What can you
Please
tell me
stop
about
getting
the
louder.
No More
Why are you
Oil
getting
group?
louder?
That's my son Greg. He works there full time, yet he's still
Literally.
unemployed. Isn't modern life
Like being
curious?
in a nightclub, not even in a nightclub.
What
like,
can you tell me about
God.
the oil pipeline construction?
There's
in
no one
town?
else even in there.
Awful
either.
lot of noise. At least they stopped for a couple of
It's
days.
actually empty.
Did you hear gunshots coming from the oil pipeline last night?
Yes, like I
She's
said, there
probably
was an
still
awful
too busy
lot of
shouting,
noise coming
she
from
couldn't hear
there.
anything.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
Nobody really knows what happened. We don't have a real fire department. Sheriff said there was nobody inside. Thank God.
With my headphones off as well. Okay, so anyway, we're done. Anyway, we're done with her for now. Thanks for your absolutely terrible scream in my face. I'm going to turn all dialogue down a little bit, so if I talk to her again, it won't be so loud. But again, everyone else is quite quiet, so it might make them too quiet. I might turn it back up again. We'll quickly save the game as well. Just in case do it again. I'm going to try and find That's the camera down. Well, I don't think if she actually did commit the crime, everyone would be able to hear her anyway. So if they hear it literally, if she heard me coming, well, I can hear her coming anyway. God, that was literally. They must have had the person who got the job of voice acting for Patty must have a much better microphone than everyone else. So they didn't really realise like how much louder she is compared to everyone else. I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you doing? I'm having way too much fun with this game, I'm not gonna lie. I do. I love detective games. I'm not gonna lie. I love LA Noire and stuff like that. Like, I love games where I have to like try and discover who did what, basically. LA Noire is probably better than this. Though, I'm not gonna lie. This is okay, but I'm a sucker for detective games. I've always loved them. You need to play horror anyway, you've got a Patty. Screaming in your face. Traumatising everyone. But where the hell is Thingy's house? Well, you'd like to hear Patty yourself. Have your ears blown out by Patty yourself. The link is on Twitch in the pinned comment of the chat. It comes out on Thursday, so if you want to get it, you have to wait till Thursday. But yeah, but if you just cannot wait any longer for Patty, then they have it. Oh, very nice, Jenny. Where are you going? Anywhere, like, I was about to say anywhere nice. Of course you're going somewhere nice. Why do people say that? Like, I'll go away on holiday. Oh, anywhere nice. Well, of course it's somewhere nice. If it's a holiday, it's definitely going to be somewhere nice. Anyway. What shakes? But no, like, just to clarify, I am multi-streaming, so if I am replying to someone on, like, I'm streaming TikTok as well, so sometimes I might reply to someone on TikTok. You might not be able to see a comment on Twitch because it's not on Twitch, and vice versa. So I just want to clarify, I'm not just talking to myself. I've never been there, so I can't comment. Oh, where the hell is Thingy's house? I found it easily last time. Oh, it's Rick Taylor. Williams. I think I was actually close to it before. Where am I right now? I am down the other end of Main Street, I think. Portugal. That sounds amazing. One of my friends is in Lanzarote at the moment. I'm very jealous. I haven't been on holiday in a very long time now. Yeah. No, so that's okay. I just wanted to clarify because I know sometimes I reply to people on TikTok and people are like, what? Who are you talking to? I can't see any messages. But it's because I'm talking to people on TikTok as well. But yeah, you can. I started doing it. I came back to Twitch and my first day coming back to Twitch, I was also streaming on TikTok as well. But yeah, it is possible. And I think it's always been allowed actually. No, you haven't been blocked by anyone, or not anyone that I'm currently talking to anyway. It's just a different platform. But it can look a bit strange because I've watched people who are also multi-streaming and I see them talking to someone, I'm like, who are they talking to? I can't see any messages. And I think, have I been blocked by someone? I don't even know.
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure, go
yeah,
ahead.
I do both through OBS, so I have like a doc for TikTok chat below the Twitch chat doc, so I can see both at the same time pretty easily.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Earl
and I've
Williams.
also got a doc for
live
TikTok
right
gifts
across the
underneath
shop.
my activity feed for Twitch as well, so...
What can you tell me about yourself?
I honestly thought
I'm
the same,
the town
John.
mechanic.
I thought I'd
I know
find
what
it
you're
too
thinking.
overwhelming, but it's actually
How
not.
does he
It's
work
actually
with one arm?
really easy
What
because I
happened
have,
to
like I said,
your
I have
arm?
Twitch chat,
Funny thing, actually.
and then underneath
I lost
Twitch
it at
chat I
the
have
local bar
TikTok
over
chat,
some dumb bet.
and then
I
on
know
the
it's
other
not
side I
exactly
have
your job,
Twitch activity
but if you
feed,
could get my arm
and
back
underneath
from
that I have
Scott,
TikTok
I'd be
gifts.
really grateful.
So sometimes when you give
Bar's
TikTok,
at
it
the end
comes
of
up
the park
underneath the
I'll
activity
see
feed,
what I can do.
and it's
I'll even
actually
help you out with
a
some
lot
two-arm
easier
requiring
to
jobs. It's prosthetic,
see everything
but it
than I
works
thought it
just
would
like
be.
the real thing. Also, take whatever you need from
Like,
the
it's a little bit
garage or
harder
the
when I was
house.
doing it TikTok Live Studio and OBS at the same time, but now I'm doing it both for OBS is much easier.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
But I thought I'd
It's
find
the
it really
best place
overwhelming,
to
but
go
it's actually
fishing
not.
if you're not hungry.
Why not?
But I have a stream key as
Lake's
well,
been
so...
dredged a few years ago looking for a dead body. Didn't find anything, but the chemicals killed almost all the fish.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
Missing? Where did she go?
I don't know yet.
Well, you better find her.
Very helpful, thank you. Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
It's colder than usual for this time of year.
So?
It's unusual, like you said.
Okay, thank you.
Who would know more about Tammy?
She's in the tree club with my son, Greg. He's smart as a whip. I bet he
The
can
only thing I
help you
can't
out.
really do is I can't moderate properly with the TikTok chat.
What do you suspect happened
I have to go
Tammy?
into the browser
Maybe
to
the
do
wolves
that.
got her?
But I've obviously got
I
TikTok
hope not.
mods who are also Twitch mods, so they would look at both. Hi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
What can you
And
tell
I'm
me
okay,
about
how are you
the
doing?
No
Hi,
More
Carly.
Oil group?
That's my boy Greg's.
What's the game? The game is called Sammy Jukes Twin Lakes, and it comes out on Thursday. I got it sent to me by the developer, or developer or publisher, one of the two. There's no embargo on it, so I was playing it. What can you tell me about the oil so I thought I'd give it a go. But yeah, it comes out on Thursday.
Terrible for the fish. They dump all kinds of junk into the lake.
I don't think I can post a link in TikTok, unfortunately. I have got the link pinned on top of my Twitch chat. I'm also live on Twitch as well.
I'll tell you
but I don't know how to do it on
It's illegal to shoot fish
TikTok.
around here ever since that incident back in '85.
Well.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It was old Billy Walker's trailer once. Maybe it's cursed. That whole Walker family is cursed.
How so?
You'll see them when you meet
It's
them.
a detective game.
One of
Basically,
them
I'm
lives over
trying
by
to
that
find
baseball field.
this girl called Tammy, who's gone missing. I'm trying to find out what's happened to her.
Where can I find your arm again?
It's at Scott's Bar. Follow the street from right around here. It's right before
I do like
the
a good detective game, to be fair. So, right, what have I got to do?
Where can I find?
It's at Scott's Bar. Follow the street from.
Oh, gotta find his arm apparently. But yeah, it's we normally play horror games on Tuesday, but I thought I'd play this instead. Because the only horror games I've really haven't completed yet is Callisto Protocol. And I had issues in my stream last night. I actually got suspended for 10 minutes on TikTok Live. So I don't want to play anything that could make it happen again. I'm trying to play it safe a little bit now, so... basically to find out what's happened to her, stuff like that. Yeah, I got suspended for 10 minutes yesterday. I was streaming Life is Strange 2, and there was a I didn't even register actually. There was a topless woman that walked across the screen for like 5 seconds, and I didn't even register it, but I got suspended for that. And as it was my first violation, I got suspended for 10 minutes, but I kept getting restricted as well, so in the end I had to give up my stream and stop. But I did get a solid like 2 hours before that happened. But I know it's like outrageous, honestly. It made me really anxious though, so I kind of couldn't focus on the stream after that. I think it's just the way I wasn't even registering. I was doing something on my stream at the time, and I vaguely noticed it but didn't think anything of it, and then she was gone, and then it kind of... and I got suspended about 5 minutes later. I was like, oh great. But anyway, but it made me pretty anxious after that, because I'm a bit of a goody two-shoes, so I was like, oh my god, I don't want to lose my account. I've only got the one account. So I was probably panicking. I can't get it out, never mind. I'm going back into no more oil. Yeah, I thought I'd play it safe today just in case. I don't think this game should get me into any trouble. Hope not. I've only got
This
one
looks
account,
dangerous.
So. Yeah, I mean, I am part of an agency, so hopefully if that did happen, they can help me out if I did lose my account.
I'll never stop fighting for the environment.
But it kind of unnerved me to the point where I struggled to carry on streaming in the end.
Detective
and I kept getting restricted,
I'd
and
like
the
to
end I
ask
was like, no, I'm
you a
not
few
doing this
questions
anymore.
about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Ah, the
So I don't think I can play
theater
Life is
begins.
Strange on TikTok anymore, unfortunately. But I'd rather just stop playing it than lose my account completely.
Do you have a license for that shotgun?
I don't have a license, but
I have to
taking that
confiscate
away.
that.
fascism strikes again.
Nice.
Could you tell me your name and address?
I'm Greg Williams, and I live at Old Mill Road next to this office. That's all I'm legally required to tell you. I know my rights.
That's
Boss
okay.
like a lot of.
I
I've
doubt
turned
you have
Explore off,
much
that's why,
information
Mama.
Anyway.
I turned Explore off.
Hey man,
because
I
it
have a
wasn't-
ton of fucking information,
the
okay?
stream kept crashing and everything, didn't it? Remember?
Okay. What can you tell me about
I don't know
yourself?
why, but I had to put everything
I
on
bet
low
you
and...
already have a huge file on me. The feds always do.
So I thought you knew
Why don't
that.
you
Apologise.
refresh my memory?
I'm with the No More Oil Collective. We are here to stop the destruction of our town by the oil companies.
We listened to all this anyway.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's my town, and I'm not gonna let anyone destroy it.
That's very dramatic.
I mean that literally. Once that pipeline is finished, there won't be a town left. They're going
Oh,
to
does it?
bulldoze the
I don't know
whole
why.
thing except
I've
for some
turned it off.
lakeside houses.
Try refreshing the page. It might suddenly
What can you
offline
tell
a
me
minute.
about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She was our everything, man. The face of the movement. She handled all the media stuff.
It's definitely
Why the
off,
past
but
tense?
Don't kid yourself, man.
Don't kid yourself, man.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Unusual? Man, they
I did
burned
turn
her
it off,
fucking
yeah.
house down the same night she went
Turned
missing.
it off like back when
What
my
do
stream
you
was playing
think
up like,
happened?
about an
Isn't
hour
it
ago.
obvious? The oil goons did it.
As I said, I'm going to turn Dick's
Who
off.
would
I think
know
that's what's
more
causing the
about
issue as
Tammy?
well.
What good is talking to you?
And what
Oh,
sort of...
whatever.
I tell...
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
It's way past suspicion, man.
What makes you...
Paul Stillman, the oil exec. He's been threatening us,
Thank you for the
sending his
likes on TikTok,
brainwashed
by the way.
goons
Every
to
little
rip
bit
out our
helps.
posters. I bet they killed her, man.
That's a serious accusation.
It's like Lennon said. You look for the person who will benefit, and bam, it's Paul Stillman.
Paul Stillman.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
We are
Are you the...
We're an anarcho-syn...
Where is that...
It's all original.
Fucking blew it.
What can
So
you
it's gonna
tell me
skip it,
about
everyone's
the
saying,
oil
that's all.
pipeline construction in town?
It's all the fucking chemicals. They made my hair fall out. I used to have thick, luscious hair.
Yeah,
whatever.
that seems...
It
That's
is.
true.
How are we supposed to live up to skinny ball?
We were talking...
It's the...
Did you hear gun...
They must have fucking shot her, man.
Don't jump to conclusions so quickly.
Literally.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It's obvious the oil company goons set that fire. It's a classic suppression tactic. They did the same
Still
thing
cheap.
back in the 20s.
What did
No,
they
no.
do?
They burned down my
That
tent
sounds
back in
like it.
21.
To be fair, I've already
Those
had
20s.
I'm never going back
we
to
met
Burning
my dad
Man.
earlier. The dad of a missing girl. He didn't even seem to care, and it was so funny. It's like nothing bad ever happens around here. It was like your daughter is literally missing. How can you say that? He was like suspiciously optimistic. It was really funny. Anyway, how do I find the house? I'm down here, Moose Street. It probably is as well. It probably is him. You're probably right. Obviously, I don't want to spoil the entire game for people, so I've still got 2 days till it comes out. I don't think I'll play the entire game or stream anyway. Very unlikely to actually finish it today. But apparently it's about 5 hours to completion. It takes about 5 hours, apparently. Be lucky with or anything, so I don't have to worry about get into trouble for streaming it early. Let's see, where am I going? Is there a house around here? It must be.
This house is empty.
You think? I'm trying to think where I've actually got to go. It's annoying me. Where's the dad again? Dad just doesn't care. I actually found it first time before, and then I accidentally pressed the wrong button and went back to main menu and lost it all.
Don't try to rob me,
Was
the
this the
vault
one?
is empty.
Don't try to rob me, the vault's empty. Sorry. The voice acting is amazing in this game.
I have more questions.
Okay, just take a number.
What can you tell me?
It's been really good for me. They made a generous offer to buy my house. I'm sure the others got good
Don't
deals
rob
as
me,
well.
please.
That's why you only see the young people protesting. They should have moved out a long time ago. This town doesn't even have a school.
Did you hear gunshots coming from the oil pipeline last night?
Not really.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
Not really.
Great help. Thanks.
What can you tell me about the No More Oil group?
Nothing much.
It's not even that funny. It's just a way she's just like, not really. No, can't help you, sorry. Exactly. Why am I doing this again? Huh? Thank you. Why am I even bothering to try and find this woman? Clearly no one seems to like her. No one seems bothered. Huh? Huh? God. This game's so entertaining and probably not even for the right reasons.
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter this house.
Why? Is this it? Oh, I'm sure people would care, trust me. The only thing I like if I ever went missing...
They hide the key in the flower pot.
I hope to God I don't use an awful
They
picture of me.
hide the key in the flower pot.
Can you imagine? If like you go missing and people use a terrible picture of you to be like, oh, this girl is missing. This is what she looks like. It's like, oh God. Please, not that picture. Anything but that picture. I would never want to come home. I'd be so mortified. Am I going here? No, I can't. Okay. Where the bloody hell is this house? Is this it? I might have found it at last. I'll give it can happen at a moment on Twitch now. Oh, the music's changed. I think I might have found it. They've left all their cupboards open. I don't care. Home. Unpaid bills. Patty, honey. Oh, it's Patty again. Suspicion, literally. Yeah, night times of poison unsuspecting. Oh my. Patty. The base boosting woman. She's been poisoning people. No, I'm joking. I think they're just taking the mick out of her cooking skills.
I'm in danger.
Thank you. If I something like your cooking, you should have no time to pay your damn bills. It should not look like an old hag for your head. I love Katie. It's a love for me. I still love you, but you look like an old hag. By the way. I know, literally. Oh, I love it. It's just a love Katie for me at the end. It's like, okay, great. Cheers for that. Oh, there's a bathroom. Nothing in there. Right here. New. Where's the stairs? Is there stairs? No, mine. This is a bungalow. No, I think no. I think I'm in the wrong house. I said, isn't this Patty's house? Oh no, I think this is Patty's house. I'm in the wrong house. Laugh it was her, did it though? Cemetery. Lovely. No, Patty is the screamer. Her voice actor must have a very, very good mic because literally she shouts at you. It's like bass boosted, her voice. I was like, ow. I had to turn my computer down to be able to listen to her. I'll see if I can try and find her.
You look angry. Is something wrong?
Hi, I'm
Your friend is
Detective
missing?
Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
You're not here to arrest me, are you?
Why, did you do something? Is that why? Bit of a weird thing to say.
Could you tell me your name and address?
My name is Aiden Long. I live at my parents' house at Moose Street. They're not home. Sorry.
Sorry.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I sell the lumber. I mean, I tried.
He seems quite sweet.
My father was the owner of the lumber yard. Now, I just sit here.
What happened to your father?
Oh, they just packed up and moved to Thailand one
Still
day.
for the haircut,
Left me
please.
here on my own.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
Not the
It
haircut.
was a quiet town. before all that
It's a fashion
constructions and activists flooded in.
Amazing.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
We used to date in high school.
Oh no.
Then she left for college.
Oh bless
and
him.
Never called. Not that I mind. It's okay.
Aw.
I got my own things going on right now.
That guy is broken.
Lots of
she broke his heart.
Yeah.
It was him. I'm joking. Anyway,
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
I wish I did. I've been searching for her.
he
all
seems like a
over
real
the place.
sweetheart. To be fair, I like him.
Who would know more about Tammy?
I do. I think we were.
He's probably the
really
one that did
close
it as
once.
well.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
It wasn't me, I swear. I know. I would suspect me too. People tell me that I have.
Oh, not the quiet
murderer
murderer vibes. Oh,
How
bless
so?
him.
Like I'm going to snap one day and just start killing unsuspecting women on isolated roads.
This
I
game isn't even
swear
meant to be this
I
funny.
won't.
See?
What can you tell me about the
Why did you
No
say
More
that to a police
Oil
officer
group?
as well?
They seem okay, but my dad said don't join them, so I
Oh,
can't.
God. He still seems very sweet.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
I try to not go there. You know, all those heavy machines look dangerous.
Oh my God, imagine it actually is him. And we're just like, oh, he's so lovely.
Did you hear
Oh, bless
gunshots
him.
coming from the oil pipeline last night?
I don't have good hearing.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning
Yeah.
down?
It's so surprising. She didn't even have a stove. How could something like that happen? Good thing she wasn't home.
How do you know?
I was just in the area and saw her leave the trailer. It's not stalking. I just check up on her sometimes.
He's him, innit? Check the cupboard. Oh God, Mama, someone just said that on TikTok as well. Please arrest him just for his hair alone. But honestly, check the toaster. I think it's him. I was joking at first, but like he literally stalks her, and like won't let me do anything. He literally stalks her, and he was like, "She doesn't even have a stove." I was like, "How do you know that?" I don't know. Creepy. I was originally joking, but I'm actually kind of
All
not
hours
sure.
Hi,
This guy's just a
I'm
dick, by
Detective
the way.
Sam.
Yeah?
We've
I don't
spoken
need
to him
that
before
stuff.
anyway, so I'm just going to skip through all this.
Could you tell me your...
Name's Scott Cooper.
Oh, not Big Bear.
Call me the Big Bear around these
It's like
parts.
sus.
Do they
That's so
really?
Yeah. That make you jealous or... I live
If
in
I
the
killed
trailer
her
park.
because their soup was
The red
disgusting.
one, right up front.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Yeah, he's
I
giving
ran
like
the
what's
bar.
that name of that guy
You
from
want a
that
drink?
show?
No,
You
I'm on the
is it
clock.
you?
So what? My brother's the sheriff.
It's him.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's becoming a...
I mean, this guy's an absolute dickhead, but
What
I
can
don't
you
think
tell
he
me
did
about
it.
Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
I like his
Fucking
title.
traitors.
That's a...
Yeah.
I'll get rid of all.
Have you
I'll
seen or
skip
heard
all this bit.
anything
I've already heard of this
unusual
before.
lately that...
I can't be asked to listen to him
good
moaning,
riddance.
so
That's not...
Who would know more about...
I bet all those
he just
guys
called
from her
Tammy the
I
missing
Hate
girl, son of a
Oil
bitch.
Club.
And here you...
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
What do you sus...
I know what's been happening. You can...
I meant... Are you...
Just some...
You done about
What can you
Tammy.
tell... Are you serious?
And the thing is, though, I
What
don't
can you
even
tell me
think
about
he's to blame
oil
because
pipeline?
It's a project.
he's an asshole.
Did
But
you
he
hear
knows he's
gunshot?
an asshole, and he's not
Must be
afraid
a
to
rich
admit it.
ass.
And it's going to be someone that
Did you hear gunshots
it's a
coming
lot,
from the oil
comes across a lot more
pipeline last
innocent,
night?
basically.
Must
I
be a
sent
rich
you one of my
asshole to
bras.
waste bullets like that in this...
Amazing.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
I would have put out the fire if my
It's a very
dumbass
nice,
brother, the
badge
sheriff,
by
let me
Victoria
volunteer
on Twitch.
again. It wasn't my fault those Mexican fire... That's what happened.
Right, he's looking for an arm.
Earl the mechanic would like his arm back.
Shit. I only
Arm?
took it as a joke. I was gonna give it back the next day. Then I went hunting in the forest. This huge fucking wolf comes out of nowhere. Can't fucking shoot the damn thing with all these animal protection laws. So I just left all my shit there and ran back to town. The arm wasn't there when I came back. The wolf must have took it. I swear I didn't throw it in the lake this time.
That's terrible, I'm sorry.
Kind of like Earl, actually.
A wolf?
It looked at me like it knew me. Scariest shit ever.
Where did you say the arm was?
Like I said, a huge
I'm not sure
angry
if it means
wolf
an
with big
actual
sharp
arm,
teeth
or if it
ran
means
away with
something
it.
else.
I'm sticking to my story no matter what.
What? What do you mean something else, or it means an actual arm? I'm not sure. Let's quickly save. Why can't I now? I now can't find their house. Yeah, or maybe. Great top face show. What do you mean? Talking about me or Scott? Whatever his name is. Yeah, it must be, because I think they just say the word, wouldn't they? They just say firearm, whatever, if they meant that. Well, that's all. So find out when I can find it. It's unlimited stamina for me as well. Oh, there's something here. Well, there's like a thing on the map for a paw print. Wolf Rock. Oh, hold on, here we go.
It's the famous Wolf Rock.
Okay, absolutely nothing. Cheers. Looking for an arm. Anyone see an arm? That's a weird thing looking for, but whatever. There. Okay, sorry, I was gonna say, what do you mean? Great talk. How dare you? That's fine. Waves back. Marco! Marco! Whether it's here, it say Polo. Polo! What's going on here? Jesus.
Don't step on a mine.
Sir, are you okay?
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to...
Fuck off!
Could you tell me your name and address?
I'm Jim Bob Taylor, and you're trespassing on my property, asshole.
Oh, wait, is that...
What can you tell me about yourself?
He seems nice. Yeah, he's lovely. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I was originally going to say, get away from the electricity, but now I don't care. What do you want? I'm not bothered. Exactly, I know. Very rude. Check your shit. No, the thing is, I think the rude ones, the nasty ones, are actually innocent. It's the ones you least expect. Like that, the ex-boyfriend, for example. I think it's him.
I don't know you!
Alright. I'm just walking past, calm yourself. But yeah, I just think there's going to be a bit of a plot twist. It's going to be someone that you're not meant to suspect, but I think it will be him. Because everyone will be like, oh, he's so sweet. He does seem really sweet, so...
Do you need help?
Yes, a lot of help,
I
thank
have
you.
more questions.
Always
You just can't stay away, can you?
Angela, a bit creepy, aren't you, love? Maybe the arm did it.
Did you hear gunshots coming from the oil pipeline last night?
No.
Thanks.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It was so weird. There was a loud bang, and then it went up in flames.
So you've heard an explosion?
I guess.
I guess. She did it. Oh. Check our cupboard. That's the rehab facility as well. Can I just go in here, like, interact? I haven't got any, too many straps on the top. Straight answer, no, literally. The entire village did it. Everyone did it. Might go speak to her dad again, actually. Right. Wait, is this the... No, this isn't the house, is it? No, this is the... Keep going the wrong way. I want to go in. I'm lost. I need to find... Where did they say they lived again? Tammy, Karen, end of Williams Road, currently community centre. Okay, at the end of Williams Road, that's where I need to go. I found it last time, so I actually messed up the game. End of here. Is it a purple house? Oh no, I think it's down here, isn't it? Is it this house? No, I don't think it is it? Go in? No? What? Great. Why can I not find this house? End of Williams Road. I think it's this one.
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter
Thank
this
God,
house.
that house is horrible. I'll go in there. This one.
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter this house.
Why can I not find their house? That's Park Road. It says end of Williams Road. I have the it's a prosthetic arm. It says our mechanic wants his prosthetic arm back. So it is actually a prosthetic arm. It's not a real arm. Don't worry. Anyway, why can I not find? Then Williams Road works at the market. Thank you for that. Search permission granted. So it says end of Williams Road. So where the hell's their house? Exactly. I'm so confused. Break it. Is it here? No, I can't go in there. Unless I've got to go the other way, maybe. Oh, that's Main Street. Williams, go this way. What's that? Oh, I'm so confused. Hold on. I'm lost. Oh, here's Williams Road as well. Okay, here we go. Right, I might have found it at last. Have I? Oh, bloody hell, finally. 1 second for that.
Sammy's business taken us.
Okay, I'm good. Finally. That took so long for what? Left the fridge open. Beautiful. Right, not one. Go upstairs. That's how you find out about Mary's being scammed by this Diego person. They want her to send them money so they can buy the tickets themselves. And then sends all my account so I can come visit you again. Then he says, I will kill myself if you don't send me some money. Nice. Anyways, I'd like to think she hasn't replied to any of that though. Anyways, this isn't even the right room. I'm in the wrong room.
Tammy was admitted to rehab.
Oh no. Have I got everything? I'm gonna go back to the rehab place and ask them about Tammy's stay at the rehab. I wasn't actually checking any cupboards or anything, unfortunately. That would have been really funny if you could though. Oh god, not the clapping, please. Interesting. I'm gonna. Awesome. Thanks so much for coming in. No, I might still be on. I might not be though. I'm not sure. Thanks for coming in and thanks for all the likes as well. If I don't see you again. Extra arm is still missing enough. Did I finish 40 Road? Yes, I did. So I'm trying to keep up 2 chats at the same time. Otherwise, I literally just said earlier to Gerard that it's not overwhelming, and then I keep missing messages. I do apologise. But yeah, I did finish it. I spent, I think it was last Thursday, a day I decided not to stream on anything, and I just spent the whole day watching Waterloo Road instead. I know, literally. He was treated very unfairly. Where am I? Let's go to rehab, don't I? See that creepy woman again. She's down here. She's over here somewhere.
Looking for me?
Unfortunately, yes.
I have more questions.
You just can't stay away, can you?
What do you know about Tammy's stay in rehab?
Oh,
you're not supposed to ask that. It's a local town business. Plus, like, you can't come in here and dig around. You'd need a warrant for that, and you can't get one.
Oh no,
it's super complicated and very hard to get.
I can get one pretty easily.
Just don't. She's not here, I promise.
I'd like to see for myself.
All of a sudden, she's sort of being so flirty with me now.
Some of Tammy's paintings are missing. Have you seen them?
She must have thrown them out. They were terrible.
Wow.
Just some random lines. I love her, but
just
she's
some
a terrible
random
artist.
lines, and she's wearing a stripy top. Right. She sold them. Check the cupboard. She's lying. Oh god. I will go on a quick bathroom break in a couple of minutes. So when the ads are playing on Twitch, I'll be on a BRB anyway. Just for to let people know. How do I get a warrant? Search. I have to ask my dog. That sounds really weird, but actually you can ask the dog in this game for help. Hey buddy. Talk.
What do you think, boy?
General hints. How do I get a search
How
warrant?
do I get a search warrant?
There's a line to you. Okay, how do I... Oh, it's talking. He actually speaks actual English as well. It's quite funny. I'm going to see if I can...
The sheriff says I can take his job when he retires.
I have more questions.
Hi there, detective.
Oh, dog me, yeah.
Did you hear gunshots coming from the oil pipeline last night?
I have no report of this.
Great stuff.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It just suddenly went whoosh. Super weird is what the sheriff said.
What caused the fire?
We have no idea. Feel free to check out the trailer park yourself.
That's funny.
What do you know about Tammy's stay in rehab?
Can't help you there. Sorry.
Some of Tammy's paintings are missing. Have you seen them?
Maybe she threw them out. They looked horrible.
What really mean?
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Angela Carter's house and the rehab facilities.
Okay, the judge issued the warrant. You must serve the warrant to the person you want to search.
Hey.
Deputy, I'd like to get a warrant to search Scott Cooper's house.
Okay, the judge issued the warrant. You must...
Okay. There's still a bit of an ad break on Twitch, but what was that music? What? Why is he looking all shifty? He's looking super shifty.
I have more questions.
What are you doing?
Of course.
That was the weirdest thing.
Could you tell me your name and address?
Certainly, Detective. I'm Deputy...
He looked really shifty. The music changed, and I was doing this. He was like... And I was like, what?
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm the deputy. Don't shoot me.
Thanks.
Visiting officials usually stay at the sheriff's house, but then he's take...
Oh, not the fridge. Oh, no. Look at his face. Why is he doing that? I don't like it. It's scaring me. Oh, I'm glad. I feel kind of sad for those over on TikTok who don't get to watch them, but anyway.
I knew you would return.
Listen, creep.
I have more questions.
You just...
Angela Carter, I have a warrant to search your house and workplace.
You just want to see where I sleep, don't you?
Well, I have suspicions that you're hiding evidence.
We'll see.
Alrighty, anyways. I'm guessing this is a that I can search. Yeah, 5-minute timer's not on there. But yeah, I think it's the streaming itself, so I have so many different things open, especially for Twitch. Like, it's a bit easier with just TikTok Live Studio. But when I have Twitch open, a lot of time I have Dixpa, Tanger, and other things as well to make the stream a bit more exciting. Sometimes I have to turn all that off, so otherwise it doesn't work properly. It's very annoying. Going the right way? I think I am. It's just... the map is very confusing. The map is upside down, and the thing's pointing the wrong way.
I have more questions.
Huh?
Dale Walker Jr. I have.
But I do find it. I do prefer being able to.
Don't touch my trailer, man. I got nothing under those bullets. Shit.
It's killing two birds with one stone, really. Nothing under those boards. What do you mean, sir? Oh God, you could at least have cleaned up after yourself. You're joking. Oh, not wood panels. Oh my God. Where'd I get tools from? I want to get some tools to open up the bathroom looks nice. I can't open anything. Oh, I've got to get some tools or something. I don't know if I can like buy them. Can I buy them? Can I call the local judge? How do I call someone? Oh, thank you for likes on TikTok again, by the way. Local judge request search warrant. I think I want to request to search that guy's house because he's very suspicious as well. Where does he live? A wolf took off of it in the woods. Where's the park? Oh, there's a random person over here. Oh good, I can stop doing ASMR now. Didn't even notice. Ages I was talking really quiet, didn't even need to. Right, anyway.
Don't ruin my light.
Are you alright, love?
Hi, I'm Detective
Don't
Tammy.
ruin my light.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy.
Hi, Rizzy, welcome in.
I'm like busy right now.
Doing what? Absolutely
Could you tell me
nothing.
your name and address?
Samantha Cash. I live in the pink house next to the park. Don't you
Oh,
come to my house like a pervert?
I'm good,
okay?
thank you.
Okay.
How are you doing?
What can you tell me about?
Look at my house like a pervert, okay?
The
Okay.
pink bubble. Don't you have internet?
Huh? What?
God, you must be like 1,000 years old. I'm like the 5th most famous internet personality in my area code.
5th?
I hate those cats.
Oh, very nice.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's like the most boring place on earth. I'm
I'm
out
glad
of
to
here
hear
as soon
good
as
though
I
as
hit
well.
1 million followers.
How many do you have now?
258.
I have more than her, yay! I'm more
What can you
famous
tell
than
me
her.
about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
Tam Tam, she is like my best friend. I can't believe she's missing. I posted 10 times already. Hashtag sad.
I also really, by the way, I
Have you
got,
seen or
I
heard
actually
anything
have got that
unusual
money coming.
lately that might be related to
They
Tammy's
accepted
disappearance?
me, so
2 days ago, I was here taking some nighttime
I'm officially
photos,
being licensed
and
and
I heard
getting that money.
gunshots
It's
coming
very
from the other
exciting.
side of Long Lake.
You know, ones I was telling you about things last week.
Like, near the construction and stuff.
Did you report it to the sheriff?
Ew! I don't want to talk to that pig.
Very
Who
exciting.
would know more about Tammy?
I'm like her BFF.
Don't know I'm getting it yet, but it's still really cool. Thank you.
What do you suspect
Potential can be in
happened
an
to Tammy?
advert as well,
She
but
would
I haven't really
never
thought
leave
about
this
that.
town without telling me first. I haven't
Like,
heard
yes,
from her
I'll have that
forever.
money. Thank you
How
very
long is
much. I
forever?
don't care what you do
Like
with
2
it.
days. If something happens to her, I will be sad forever.
They're not actually getting it yet, but I am actually getting it, which
What
is
can you tell
amazing.
me about the No More Oil group?
That's Tammy's
And I
little
got
cause.
paid by Twitch
I
yesterday,
find
which is
it
very
boring.
surprising. I did not expect
I
that
think
at all.
she should leave that to garbage people and make videos with me.
What can you tell me?
They make so much noise sometimes, it ruins my videos.
Mood.
Did you hear gunshots coming from the oil pipeline last night?
Yes, like 2 days ago. Bam, bam, bam. Right across the park at the other side of the Long Lake.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
I just don't understand why she ever lived in that crappy trailer. I asked her to move in with me, but she said no. Now that she's homeless, she has to come stay with me.
Some of Tammy's.
I never saw them.
That's a lie. Right there in your house. Well, unless you don't mean... Oh, this is purple, not pink.
I need to get permission or obtain a warrant to enter this house.
No, that's purple, not pink. I need to find a tool to be able to open that thingamajig. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't think I'd get it until next month. Because I didn't think I'd made enough to cross the threshold. So I was only back for a couple of days in August.
Like a hot knife and butter.
Sorry.
Hey,
Don't step on the cross.
I am very grateful. I was just very surprised. I was like,
could
oh.
you tell me your name and address?
Okay.
Name's Enoch Griffin. Live right here.
That helped me a bunch as well.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I don't bother nobody.
Right, fair enough. I don't know where to get a tool from in this game. It's weird that it's paying people late though. I thought it normally pays people around like the 15th. Itchy nose. Can I actually buy something from here?
I hate my life.
Get off your phone.
I have.
Please.
Did you hear?
No.
Thanks.
Do you know?
I bet she.
Some of.
She must have burned.
Okay, never mind. Stomach.
You don't
God.
look rich.
Excuse me, I am very rich.
I have.
Oh.
Some of Tammy's paintings are missing.
Oh, okay. I'm not on Twitter at the moment, so I've not been on Twitter in like months now, so I don't really. I'm kind of a little bit behind that kind of thing. But I wasn't expecting anything this month anyway, so it was just a nice surprise for me. Where should I go? Oh God, my stomach. I need to have something to eat soon, I swear to God. Farms. Have I just been there? I'm not sure. Well, so I get most of my news from TikTok anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really go on Twitter anymore.
I wonder what's in there.
Oh no, who knows? Oh, where's this wolf? I'm looking for someone's arm. There's an arm missing. I know it sounds very weird, but there's an arm missing. Apparently a wolf took it. Oh. Oh wait, is that up there? No. Well, there's a wolf up there then, but it's not, it's just a base of a tree. I can't find this wolf. It's over there, maybe. Maybe I can I swim in this game? I in fact cannot swim. Doesn't let you. Yeah, I think, can I go through the by a boat? No? Okay. How to get over there then?
Can't do that.
It's like you're trying to break people's houses with Angela's house key. not funny, it's so funny, but anyway.
Can't do that.
Okay, I'll stop. I just want a tool to be able to break open that cupboard. I don't think I can. Oh, there's no one here. Oh, what's happened? Where's he gone? Where is he gone? Where is he? Oh, so that's boring. I thought there'd be something exciting in there. That sucks. Oh, anyway. I got excited.
Can't do that.
Why not? Oh, this is her house, isn't it? I think I found everything in here. Whoa.
This house is empty.
Why? Must have found everything in her house, I'm guessing. Supermarket. Anything in the bank. Police station. It's the music for me. Does that mean something? Is that meant to mean? I'm not even sure, mate.
I wasn't sleeping.
Oh, hi, Sheriff.
I have more.
Welcome back to...
Did you hear?
I swear it wasn't me. I have my drinking under control now. My days of shooting up the moon are over.
Hey, me.
Do you know anything about Tammy?
We don't have an official fire department.
Did you?
Sure did.
What caused
the flames?
Some of Tammy.
Well, did she?
Where do you live?
Could you tell me your name?
You ain't gonna stop.
I'm just trying to get.
Sheriff Gary Cooper.
What can?
I've been the sheriff of this.
What can you?
She was with them. Don't. I'm sure she's.
Who?
Her parents. I would talk to her father.
Okay.
I wish I had an exciting life like yours, Detective.
What's it I had to do? Weren't served. Obviously, I've not actually completed that yet. He's definitely suspicious, though, that deputy, I swear to God.
Save the tree!
I have. Some of Tammy. No. Did you hear?
I wish I could help you.
Do you?
I'm sure it was just a...
You don't.
Ha!
Never mind. Post office.
The post office is closed.
Of course it is. That makes sense.
I have more.
That's why her hair goes funny, so I approach her.
Some of Tammy's paintings are.
Her friend Samantha took them. She needed them for some project they were...
Interesting.
There is no real... Nobody knows...
Let's go and find Samantha. Quickly, I need to save the game, but I realise I haven't saved in a while. If it crashes again, I swear to God. Fuck. Is I know where she is. Listen, bitch.
You're messing up my sound with footsteps.
I have more questions. Miss Cash, do you
Yes,
have
give me the
Tammy's
paintings.
paintings?
I never saw them. They're not like...
Why are they
I just told you they're not. Don't go poking.
that important?
How would you even know?
Right, thank you. I'm gonna fast travel back if I can. How do I fast travel again? Where's the thingy? I can't find out how to fast travel back now. Exactly. She's the influence of us. That's her excuse. It's I can fast travel quite quickly back and forth between the police station and the park to get a warrant.
Can I
nice
help
and
you with
quick.
something, Detective?
I
Yes.
have more.
Of course.
Deputy, I'd like...
Okay, the judge issued the warrant. You...
Alright, thank you. I've got time for hang around. I keep losing the fast travel point. Where is it? Oh, I can't find now. I lose it unless it like resets itself every time I use it. It's up here somewhere, I swear it was. Oh. Where's the park? I'll just travel back there the normal way. If I can even find it. There's obviously some bugs in this game. It was definitely a fast travel point around here. Now I can't find. Oh, there it is. Right, let's search the bitch's house.
When will this rain end?
I have more questions. Samantha Cash?
Oh my god, why? You pervert!
I just want to take a look
You
at
pervert.
the paintings. If you show them to me, I won't have to search your house.
Wait until my mother hears about this. You'll be a janitor by Monday.
Suit yourself.
I'm gonna bring a janitor. Exactly. Ugly house anyway. There we go. Gotta go for pink. Don't get me wrong, I like pink and purple, but it's just too much. Even the doors. Goodness. Oh. Shut that. I can't. Okay, mind.
These are Tammy's stolen paintings.
Yay, and Daphne achievement. Nice. Cool. I'm gonna look around the rest of the house as well. Why not? That's not dangerous at all. Having a hairdryer in the bathroom like that. Status update.
A local celebrity.
Oh, classy fans. What does that sound like? Fair play to her. But anyway, your love boy Dave. Ah, okay. Yeah,
A
she.
local
But yeah, she
celebrity.
made $1,000 on classy fans. If you know what I mean. Anyways, if she does hi sorceress, if she does that, why is she? Actually, I'm not even going to think about it. Just concerning that she's in the park on her own, and she does that. Anyway,
Did you subscribe to my channel?
I have more questions. Samantha.
Oh my god.
I just...
Wait until my mother hears about this. You'll be a
That's what I was like, don't get it wrong. I have no issue with it, but
in your house.
maybe
I
not
was
the
just
park,
holding on to
though.
them.
Why?
She was going to meet some big shot art dealer the day she went missing. I told her she could
Be
bring
sure
him
to
to
like
my
and
house.
subscribe.
Do you know who?
His name was Hank Hamilton.
She did make $1,000
He was
to be fair, so a fair
Still
play
wrote
to her for
letters
that.
and stuff. Aiden has the letters in his shed for safekeeping. I have the key.
Of course he does.
Have you ever heard of Hank Hamilton, the art dealer?
Yes, he was going to buy some paintings, but never showed up.
Who is he really?
He said he was some big shot art dealer, like from New York.
Can't knock the hustle.
Never heard of him before?
It's not like I'm connected to the art world.
Oh, hi,
I live
EJ.
in freaking Twin Lakes.
Welcome in.
Why were Tammy's paintings?
I was just holding.
Oh, so I was
She
asked
was
if
going to
I
meet
know.
some. I told her she could bring him to my house.
Do you know who?
His name was Hank Hamilton. He was an eccentric. Still wrote letters and stuff. Aiden has the letter.
Of course, Aiden's got the letters in his shed. Bloody weirdo. Where is it, Aiden? Lives at Moose Street. Let's find a Moose Street. I'm over. Where am I right now? I'm over here. Okay. Where's Moose Street? I think it's close to here. I've gone the wrong, completely wrong side of the. Oh. So gas station's up here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the map's a bit messed up on here, but it's not even out yet, this game. So I mean, I'm just looking for like beta testers or whatever it's called. Go this way. I move straight. Here we go. Is this? Right here. Maybe actually maybe he lives around here. He's not even in there. Okay. I've got to find. This house is a shed. Oh, this is a trailer park, isn't it? No, Moose Street's back down here. There's only one house on Moose Street. There's Cash Manor. There's this one. Is it?
Can't do that.
Can't do that. Oh, hold on. Yeah, here we go. Shed. Why has he got all these? Why has he got so many chairs? Discuss purchasing your art for very large sums of money. Sincerely, Aiden.
There is no art dealer. Aiden was playing a game.
That's what everyone's been saying, that he's a suspicious one. And I think people may be right. Where is Aiden? He's up at the lumberyard. Were we right all along? Are we about to find out? Where are we even going? Doesn't that the blooming map is a little bit messed up? This way. But I think Aiden has her locked up in a shed somewhere.
I don't want any trouble.
Listen, I have more questions.
Please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me.
Could you tell me your name and...
they...
Oh, no, wrong one. Hold on. I thought I was hearting it for some reason.
Aiden, are you Hank Hamilton?
Yes. I'm sorry. I confess to everything. I was going to lure her into the Blue Barn, then buy all her paintings. I know it sounds bad. I swear, there's nothing in the barn. Take a look if you don't believe me.
Okay. Oh, funny curses and all those. Okay. What barn? Oh, Blue Farm. Okay.
You look angry. Is something wrong?
Honestly, he is the most suspicious person in this whole game. So is that Blue Farm? This way, I think. Yeah. This way? No, I'm going that way. So the map's a little bit messed up on this game, so I have to keep opening it up to look at it again. Red Farm. Thank you for the like, sorcerers. Oh, I had to restart my stream already once today, so... Actually, no, twice. Oh, well, I appreciate it. This is quite spooky. How can I find her in here, like tied up or something?
It's a pair of shock-resistant gloves.
Oh, I know where to do those. I can use that for where that guy is. Oh, I can't remember what his name is, but... Can I go this way? No. Around this way. Where that, I thought he was much closer than he actually is. He's all the way down here, I think. We're only going to play through next ad break, so I am going to be finishing. Oh no, he's up there. I am going to be finishing shortly. So, if you watch me on TikTok though, we'll have any ads anyway. But if you aren't subbed on Twitch, I apologise. I don't think you'll miss too much though. No, it's this way, isn't it? I'll get my inventory. Rubber gloves. Oh, I can't split one.
Almost lost a thing.
I have more.
Nice guy.
If I touch this without protection, I'll get shocked.
What's this do then? Hold on. I have gloves. Why can't I pick them up? Don't let me do anything. Quickly save.
If I touch this without protection, I'll get shocked.
No, I haven't touched it yet. No, I have actually got the gloves. I have gloves in my inventory for this kind of thing, but it's not letting me put them on. I don't know why. Oh, some kind of weird bug again. Maybe I just can't go that way yet. Inventory. Thank you for the likes, honestly, I do really appreciate it. It's actually like a button should come up at the bottom, but it's not. Maybe I just can't. Oh. Can I
Don't step on a mine.
doing this? No?
Might have more.
Why are you being such an absolute dick? Okay, so I can't go in there yet, obviously. I don't know what to do now. I've no idea what I'm meant to be doing now. I know they put the gloves on, so I'm not sure. Oh, happy day. Oh man. Right, that do. I thought I did something then, but didn't. Never mind. What's that? Why the music's suddenly just changed? I mean, I'm guessing the music must change if there's still things to find, but I don't know. Yes, I am still watching it. I haven't watched it this morning, though. Because I didn't realise, I keep forgetting that they're now releasing at 7:30 in the morning rather than 7:30 in the evening, so every time I go on TikTok it's like, oh look, spoilers, love that. And yesterday I watched it before my stream. Not yesterday, sorry, I think Friday. I'm literally on today's episode. I just haven't actually watched it yet. I try to watch it every day if I can. So I've caught up.
Almost lost a finger.
Can't go there, great stuff. What's that say? Long Lake. If I can find that wolf. Radio tower. I won't ask why, because unless you're not talking about Hollyoaks. What was that? What have I just picked up? No. Look at how do I crouch? I'm gonna go underneath. Let me underneath. I can't go in there. I can't. Yeah, that's why I didn't ask, because I presumed to talk about Hollyoaks, that's why I didn't say why. I don't want to... In this case, people think I just don't care. It's because I knew it's about the TV show, I hadn't watched it. I wasn't just being a dick for no reason. Like, oh, I'm fuming, I don't really care, I'm not even going to ask. Or last time I looked out of context, so I apologise. Oh, I haven't been here before. I'm probably going to play through the ad break, and I'm probably going to finish not long after that, because I don't really know what else to do at the moment. Oh.
Someone dug these recently.
I haven't got a shovel though. Oh no, did ya? Hey, it happens, honestly. I love the ironic thing that the fire station's on fire. I don't know where to go. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, now come.
You look like you.
My hip.
Well.
Where did you?
Like I said, you.
Wonder if the dog has it. Like the dog I have at the police station. Maybe that's what he means by huge angry wolf. I'll actually go and find out if he has it. My dog. Where fast travel again? Where am I right now? Right now I'm here. I'm not actually far anyway. I could have it follow me, but I like the fast travel aspect. I just don't like the fact it takes a while to find it.
The sheriff says I can take his job.
I have.
Of course.
Oh, where's the dog? There you are. I don't know for sure, obviously, but. Oh.
What do you think? The mayor has a boat.
Find the right tools.
The fire station.
I'm sure probably have them. Okay. You'd think that the fire engine would have. The fire station would have a fire extinguisher in it, wouldn't it?
Scott says a wolf. Dale Jr. was selling. Scott.
Okay. Yes, my dog does speak English. With me. But where's Earl then? Mechanic shop at Farm Road. Lives and works at mechanic shop in Farm Road. Okay. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. Go this way. Yeah, I was going to quickly do this. I'm probably going to finish. Almost guarantee my streamer's recording us corrupted. But I'll check after stream anyway. We might be lucky, but most likely not. Oh yeah, he's here, isn't he?
Light rain is the bet.
I have more.
Shoot.
Not shoot, please.
Did you hear?
It weren't me, I'll tell.
Do you know?
It was old Billy Walker's.
How so?
You'll see them when you.
Scott says a wolf took.
Those damn wolves again. I bet we can still get the arm.
Oh.
That thing is very durable. There's a place called
I
the
could have
Wolf
put a
Rock
chick
in
in
the forest.
there.
That's where the wolves hang out. Put a chicken there as bait and wait for the wolf to.
You want me to
Kinda
hunt a
mean.
wolf using a chicken to get your prosthetic arm? Does that sound like detective work to you?
I know it sounds. Then we can go on solving crimes, repair.
Okay.
The Wolf Rock is located out of town. Just follow the north road and you'll see it after you pass the farms. Chickens across the red farm belong to. There's a
So
huge
mean.
sign that says.
Okay, thanks. I feel really horrible. Where are we going? It's so confusing because it's like the wrong way around. It's like the map is upside down. You can't really see it properly on TikTok, but the map's actually upside down, so it's difficult to work out which way is which. So that's because I'm dyspraxic. So there's a chicken. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, little guy. You won't get hurt.
Oh, and the achievement. Nice. Anyways, it won't get hurt my arse.
Don't step on a mine.
Okay, it's down this way, isn't it? Yes. I'll just do this bit. Apologies. Not the music. That's a fox. That's a fox.
The fox ran this way.
What? What's on here? Hold on. Oh. Oh, that's a dog. Da 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 da. Yeah. Oh.
It's Earl's missing
I found the
arm.
arm! Yay, we found the arm. Amazing. I have no idea how long we're waiting to find that, honestly. Okay, let's see if I can try and get through here one more time. May not work yet, because I haven't. Thank you.
Almost lost a finger.
If I touch this without protection,
Oh, I can't get through there,
I'll
obviously.
get shot.
Let's go back to Earl, and we will actually finish. I know I keep saying that, but I promise. I get very excited and I'll start making progress. I've just gone back the same way I've just been, haven't I? Oh, god damn. I know, I'm sorry, I'm very excited. Especially as I actually can get it now as well. As long as this money comes in soonish. I can anyway. Oh, hi, Mum. Hi, Brother Ninja. I was about to say Mama Ninja's brother. I thought, no, Brother Ninja. Hi.
I'm okay, don't...
I have more.
Shoot!
I have the press.
I can't thank you enough.
I have...
You want to see...
No.
You didn't make arena. No thanks. I'm good. Can I take some tools from your place? No? No? Okay, can I like ask you for anything instead?
I have more.
Shoot!
Okay, I'm going to come off this now. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed that game. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I don't know if it's because it was like unintentionally funny. It may also be because all of you made it really funny as well, like chatting to all of you, making jokes and stuff. But I just found it really entertaining. And it's not even meant to be entertaining. I found it really entertaining. So for that reason, so far, even though I haven't beaten it yet, I'm going to give it about 5 out of 10. So it isn't great, but for entertainment value, I'll give it about 5 out of 10. But if it didn't have entertainment value, I think I probably make it might be a little bit lower. But I haven't finished a game yet, so I don't want to be too judgmental of it at the moment.